Hey guys, it's Carly, and I wanted to share my grandmother's story on how she passed and how we are doing almost a year later. Um, it all started on May 22nd, 2013, and my mom got a call from my grandpa to come over there. So my mom went over there, and my grandma wasn't doing too well. She wasn't really acting the same. And so my mom stayed over there for a couple nights. So about a week or two later, my grandmother went to the doctor, and she got diagnosed with COPD stage 4 and dementia. And that really took me by surprise, because you hear all these stories about how people pass and how they're not doing well, and you always think, oh well, that's not gonna happen to me or my family. But in all reality, it does. It happens to a lot of people, and I think that some people don't even realize they have it, and it takes a while. But that took us by surprise, all of us. And so my grandma kept getting worse as time went on, as a few months went on and on and on. And they kept switching her meds, taking her off, see if that would help a little bit, because she was falling, and they thought she had seizures too, which I really don't think she did. But they put her on seizure medicine, and it didn't really help. But I mean, if they thought they should do it, then they did. But they put her on all sorts of other medicines too, and they got a home nurse, not hospice, but a home health care, to where they come in once a week, or every 2 weeks. I forgot which one it was. To come check on her and see how she's doing, take her blood pressure, vitals, make sure that she's doing okay. And that kept going on till probably around July, August. I think it was August. And she went back to the doctor, and she wasn't doing too good. My grandpa and my mom had to bring her because she couldn't barely walk. So they brought her to the doctor, and they got hospice to take care of her from then on. And then so I think hospice came a week later, and they said she has 6 months to live. And I was like, nope, that's not true. That can't happen. I mean, when you hear someone say someone you love isn't going to be there for the rest of your life, I mean, that's hard to hear. I mean, I was 14 when all this happened. And I mean, she wasn't gonna see me get married, have kids, graduate even. I mean, you think everyone's gonna be there, and I don't know. I was just so upset. And then they came probably every few days. And then the next week they came and said she only has 3 months. And I was like, what? You just told us she had 6 months. And they're like, well, she's declining really fast. And I was like, I was just like, so that's 3 months taken away. And it's like, I did not like that. That was at the end of September that they said that. And then at the beginning of October, they said, no, my grandma was getting worse, and she had to have a bed downstairs. And She could hardly eat or drink. She definitely couldn't walk. She couldn't even sit up. And then October 8th, they said she could pass today or tomorrow. I was like, oh God, no, please don't. I was praying so much. I was praying all the time. I had to leave school because I just couldn't handle the fact that she wasn't gonna be there. And it was really hard. And on the 9th, that night, they were saying my mom called and said she's really not doing good. We think she's gonna go tonight. So I went over there, and me and my dad, we said our goodbyes, and it was really hard. I started crying, and I didn't like the fact that she wasn't gonna be there. And she actually passed at 1 in the morning on 10/10/13. That's 9 days before my birthday. So that was really hard. I didn't do anything for my birthday that year. So, sorry, I don't mean to cry or anything, but it's hard. So, my mom just stayed over there after, because my grandpa, he was 71 at the time, and, he was upset, and she didn't want him alone. So, my mom stayed over there, and then we moved over there at the beginning of December, just to help out financially, just any way we could. And we didn't want him alone. I mean, not as he was getting older, and like, it's hard to explain, but it's not. But my grandpa was upset, and we were trying to help him, my mom, and it was hard. It was really, really hard. The first few months, it was unbelievably hard. The first few months, I mean, I was just so sad. Like, I just stayed in my room, and I was just, it wasn't good. And then I think it helped a little bit when we moved into my grandpa's house, just seeing him, because, I mean, he's my grandpa too. I love him. And I'm sorry, I'm just upset. And my grandpa, he enjoys us being here. We help out because that's one less paycheck in the house, and I mean, it's hard. So as the months went on, after I think Christmas and Thanksgiving were the hardest, especially Thanksgiving, because everybody would always come to their house, and she would cook and do all that, and everybody would come over, and they'd all eat and have fun and all that. And she wasn't there this year, so we went to my nanny's house, which is my grandfather's sister, and we had Thanksgiving and Christmas there, which I think that helped him a lot, being by so many people that will care about him and have her in their mind too. I think that helped a lot. And then actually in November 15th, a month after, that was gonna be her 70th birthday, and that was really hard for him too. So January went on, it was still hard. Same thing with February. In March, I think that was the hardest for my grandpa, because March 23rd would have been their 50th anniversary, and my grandma was always so excited to have their 50th anniversary, how hardly anybody makes it that long anymore, and she was just so excited from it. And then that rolled by, and my grandpa was still upset, and it wasn't good for him either. After that, things started getting a little better. I mean, my grandpa changed his medicine, and he was doing better, and same with me. I changed my medicine, and really, I think just being together helped the most, and being able to talk about it with all of us and how we could grieve together. And I think that was the biggest thing, but I was already in counseling, so I talked about that a lot for a while. So coming up in October is the 1-year anniversary, and I don't know if I'm ready. Like, it feels like it was just yesterday that she was here. Oh shit. And I mean, it's still hard to believe that she is not here. I mean, sometimes I feel like this is just like a dream, and I'm just gonna wake up and she's gonna be here. And I think the hardest part for me throughout the whole thing is forgetting her voice, if that makes sense. I think that's the hardest part, because you feel like you're forgetting about her, but really you're not. I have videos of her that I like to listen to, but I hate when I forget about her voice. Like, I feel like I'm disrespecting her in a way, because I don't know, just I miss her so much, and I feel bad that I feel like, because me and her always used to fight a lot, so I feel like I didn't even get to say sorry because of that. But my parents are always like, well, you helped so much, and you showed her that you helped her, and I just feel like it wasn't good enough, and it was just hard. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Please comment your stories about loved ones or friends who have died, and I will comment. And if anyone needs anything, advice or just tips on how to get through it, please comment, or I will have my Twitter, my Facebook, and I think that's it in the comments. So thank you.